Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Loot Horrors and Save Scums, where we talk a whole bunch, but we don't say nothing. Brendan,
Sean.
And I'm Alec. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
welcome back.
How
Welcome
are you
back.
two? How are you two doing today?
Uh, Pretty good. It's gotten hot as balls where we
Oh
are.
yeah,
Hmm.
It's been like
You're having
80s, 90s, and it
it's
having
sucks.
intense.
air, yeah, you're having air condition problems over here. So right now we are currently feeling it.
But you guys
Yeah,
are got that mountain air.
it's fuck that shit. Mountain air. it's, it's not blowing right now. It's
Oh,
stagnant,
it's stagnant.
and the
Yeah,
AC keeps
it's
freezing up. Literally, apparently.
Yeah, there's ice on our unit. I think we have to call a professional.
oof. Does that mean you guys
No,
can't use it?
just smack it a few times.
So
No.
what I'm doing is I'm stopping use until the ice melts off, and then starting use again, but then watching it very closely.
I see.
That's probably not the right thing to do, but that's what I'm doing right now.
I'm sure if
Oh,
there's any electrical experts out there, they'll let you know.
they will.
They got
RAC,
they we.
they will get the RAC is working, but it's not working too well, you
Please,
know.
that thing doesn't work. I mean, it's on. It's certainly on. It's just it's not doing
Are
It's
anything.
you
just not.
are you sure there's no ice inside of it?
Well, it's dripping condensation. So who knows? Maybe that's melted ice. I don't know.
I mean, it is all. It could also just because you're up in an attic. So, because you know what they say, hot air, it rises.
It does rise. That's right. And it sucks. I hate it. Hot as balls. I just want it to be fall again.
Your AC is the one that talks a whole bunch but never says nothing.
That's
That's
right.
that's the personification of that, truly.
That's right. And
And get
just
on the podcast.
get it on the podcast. All you hear from it is like, oh,
Like,
thank you.
it's no different from us, basically.
That's right. It's just verbal ficus is
Just a
is what
just a
what
bunch of
we are.
smooth brains.
Yeah, but that's my week. How have you guys been?
Been pretty good. Had a usual week. Yesterday, I made the mistake of donating blood and then doing yard work right after, and I'm
Oh,
still recovering.
still,
You fool, you absolute mad lad.
yeah,
He wanted to
no
be
good.
hard. He wanted to be a man yesterday.
Doing some
I
landscaping, but it didn't
mean, we
turn
got
out
everything
well.
done, but I'm
Oh,
tired. I'm very
there you
tired.
go.
They did. They sprinkled a little grass seed on the list. It sounds like such bougie. Something someone bougie would say. We sprinkled some grass seed on the lawn so it could grow. Nice, so it's like nice and presentable for the name. And there's literally like no one's ever out. No one's ever out here in the goddamn mountains to see. No one cares.
Oh,
It's
we have
true.
our neighbors. They walk their dog.
They
I've
don't
seen them.
care.
Probably don't care, but but they do see. They do look. Maybe one day they'll look and be like, "Wow, the lawn looks nice."
Yeah, that's a nice looking lawn right there. Are you
On a
gonna
great
plant
day.
flowers too? Get some compost, do some composting.
That's what his mom's been doing. I mean, she's been potting, more potting plants than actually. They're planning on making a greenhouse and box gardens. Last I heard, correct?
Making a
Yeah.
Sounds so fucking
greenhouse?
boring. Let's
See?
hear about that shit. Important news though. I feel like you should be the one to mention, even though it's been like 2 days now since news broke about it. Would you
Uh,
like to mention
oh,
about?
Yes,
Your
I
favorite?
would. Not my favorite. One of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
But
Your favorite's Oda. That's who that is.
correct. Correct. Uh the mangaka for one of my favorite mangas, Berserk, has
Legendary.
yeah, he's unfortunately passed away a couple days ago.
No, not a couple days ago. He
No,
died
not.
on the 6th, but they
Oh,
only just
they
released the
just
news
released, yeah.
2 days ago.
And
Oh,
now
that's unfortunate.
So he was dead for a while actually before they
they
released
broke the
news
news,
that he
yeah.
had passed away.
And now I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen to Berserk. I don't know if they're gonna if he's got like a team that can continue the story, or if it's just gonna die. I don't
Who knows?
I don't know. But
I mean, oh yeah,
I'm sad. Like
yeah. A lot of people, a lot. Similarly, a lot of people are also very upset about this.
I've been reading it for years, waiting
Oh,
on that
it's
one
older than
chapter a
you, I
year.
think,
It probably is older than me.
which is
And
hilarious.
and it makes me even madder that we lost that one episode because I talked a
We
lot
talked
about
about it.
we talked about
Yeah,
it on that episode.
we talked about it extensively that
We
day.
did.
It was
Oh
so
yeah.
funny.
Ah,
Not just that, it was a bunch of
it was
mangas too, which
it was. But the gist of it
but
is I love Berserk.
yeah.
I did not like that it took so long to release a chapter, but
Well, I mean, for all we know now, it was because he was just
because he
ill to
was
begin with.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know the details, but that would be my assumption. Maybe it was just a sudden thing, uh,
it's like an aneurysm.
like an aneurysm. Those are things that I don't ever want to think about. It's just like your body really will just fuck you up, just out of nowhere too, for no reason other than to just do it.
Yeah, and now instead of waiting a year for a new chapter, I'm gonna be waiting who knows indefinitely. And I and it's gonna be like a fucking a song of ice and fire, where that story that never gets finished either.
Don't say
Aw.
that. George R. R. Martin's still alive.
For now,
Oh God! Don't put that in the universe. Next thing you know, tomorrow the news it's like legendary, iconic fantasy author George R. R. Martin has passed away.
listen, if he
Indications state that it was because of a young man cursed him by
no, yeah,
saying he was gonna
li-
die because Kentaro Miura passed.
listen, if he hasn't put out those two fucking the last two books yet, he's never putting them out. And I think
He said that
everybody
he had a really good
knows.
year
Has
last
it?
year for I think the current book.
Yeah, but where's the next one? Everybody
Oh,
need
you gotta wait until another good year.
no.
Who knows when that'll be?
I think everybody has accepted that they are never seeing those books. As they should, because they're probably not coming out.
Well, you never know. I mean, Lovecraft died, and some some like iconic Lovecraftian books and lore weren't even by him. They're posthumous works by other people. They
That's
just took the
crazy.
IP and really just ran with it. And there's a lot there. I mean, some stuff not so good, but other stuff came out with some interesting. But then, like, I don't know. I don't know how anyone would feel about specifically Berserk, like, because I think Miura mostly did pretty much everything. Like, I think he exclusively did the characters. Like, he didn't let any of, he has a staff, like, he has assistants, but they only assist in background work. They don't do the characters,
Mm.
as far as I understand.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot about Mayura's team or what they. what they were doing.
Yeah, all I know about them is that they just do. I mean, they do more, but I read someone say that. Of course, this is Reddit. Who like, but
Oh yeah,
they say that they were mostly just assisting with background work. They There was also mention that he did write out, like, I guess where he wanted the story to go, but I think a lot of people are on the fence, I guess, about whether or not that would even be something that they would really invest time into because it's not him doing it, you know?
yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be weird,
Yeah.
but I'm curious because his, if I remember right, I think he did, like you were saying, he did all of the inking by himself, I think.
That's kind of, it's like he said he did have help,
Yeah,
but like for the most part, a lot of it was him,
yeah,
which is, I don't know, it's completely strange for mangakas, but like I know that a lot of mangakas, they have a team of people just doing every single thing in that comes out of a chapter for anything. Pretty much just had a lot of hands on it.
yeah.
So it's
But
all
I
hands
don't
on deck pretty much.
but I don't know if it was the same for Berserk because I think the reason why it took so long to release chapters is because Mayura just every fucking panel just had to be like a mural where
Yeah,
everything is just super detailed, even like the
yeah,
background shit. And so like one page could take like God knows how long, depending on what's on that page.
yeah. Which
And
is not typically what mangakas would do.
no,
It's very simplified.
yeah.
It's not super detailed.
A lot of mangakas they like they just stick figures in the background.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The no faces in the
Yeah, the
background.
no faces.
It's just I mean there are some where it's good enough. I mean I've read chapters of My Hero. Well, I've read all chapters of my, and for the most part it's detailed enough.
Oh yeah.
I mean more so than I've seen others. But he's he's definitely influenced a lot of people. An icon. A lot of people are devastated, and rightfully so. But for like, not just because, oh no, we'll never be able to fucking finish this book. Who knows what'll happen now? Just because they lost. I mean, he's inspired plenty of people, some big names.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking Miyazaki for Dark Souls, a big fan of Berserk. And so much of Dark Souls pays homage to Berserk characters and enemies.
You know this.
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of people saying that, oh, he just ripped off, but like straight off the page, just lifted it and put it. But I like to think it's just paying homage, or like
Yeah.
homage to a
Berserk.
man that he idolized greatly.
Yeah.
Because I read that video games were not a big thing in his household growing up, so he read books and manga, and Berserk was one of his favorites, like his absolute favorites. And so it's no surprise that he would insert bits and pieces of something that he admired a lot into, you know, his games.
And I mean, Slave Knight Gale is just it's Slave Knight Gale is just straight up guts
Yeah,
from
he's
Berserk. He's got
just
like
guts.
he's got the big ass sword, he's got the crossbow like guts,
Mm-hmm.
got the big flowing cape.
Is literally just paying like homage to one of his favorite characters. Even like there's artwork that I think it's official artwork too that depicts Slave Knight Gale and Sister Freed together. And the pose that Slave Knight gives, he's like slumped against a tree and he's holding on to
His sword, yeah.
his
That's
sword.
the
That's
classic guts pose.
yeah, straight out. Yeah, and not just uh everything. Like a lot, like Soul, not just like any Soulsborne game, pretty much. Sekiro, I heard, has like a lot of, well, not a lot of, but there's some references to Berserk and Sekiro. And yeah, people were saying it's like they wish that they could have a video game, like a Soulsborne like video game for Berserk, and people
And
were
that's the
replying and saying
entire
it's like,
Dark
oh,
Souls.
you mean Soulsborne?
Yes, Dark
Just anything
Souls.
Soulsborne?
Literally just grab a big ass sword and start swinging it around. Now you're guts.
That's what it is. And there was like a lot of arguing happening about like, oh, this man, he put dark fantasy on the map, and there's no need. There's no need to start a flame war over a man's death. He's had an amazing legacy. There's no need to argue semantics about it.
I agree. Should celebrate his life and his works, not start, like you said, flame wars about it.
Do what the fucking fan base Final Fantasy 14 did. I don't know if you watched that video.
I did not.
Oh, I see it.
There's a bunch of there was a lot of players from on Final Fantasy 14. I don't know which server it was, where they did a whole kind of memorial. They did a little, not a eulogy, that's not the right word. A little tribute to Miura when they found out. So all of the Dark Knights came out and they did a line, there was like a procession and stuff. I don't know, some people might hear that and think that like that's fucking pathetic, but to me I think it's sweet.
Oh yeah, here it is. I see it.
Yeah.
I found the video.
Yeah. It's just like a whole bunch of people just gathered together and it's like in memoriam for a great man.
And they're all dressed appropriately too.
To their big ass swords.
Yeah, they have their giant swords equipped. That's awesome.
It was really good. There's a few more. There was like a lot. I don't know how long this event, quote unquote, was happening, but I saw it just scrolling past, looking at
Wow, there's so
Reddit.
many. It's like it's taking a while to like load all these people in. Jesus.
I know. I was like, what a time! What a time to be playing MMOs. Not the first time it's ever happened though, because I heard that for the most part, whenever someone, even in like in like just just a player, whenever they die, it's just like they'll get together, but they'll do they'll do the call of the Rohirrim and call all the people from the server. It's like, hey, come and pay your respects
Yeah.
for this man.
Like I think there was a guild in WoW where one of their guildmates passed away because of cancer. So all
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
yeah, so the entire guild came together just to mourn.
Just to mourn, yeah. There was one, I forgot what it was. They like brought, I don't know if it was WoW. It was something where they like brought three factions together in a PvP arena. It's like there was an open call. It's like someone, hey, this person died. If you guys want to come pay respects, dress up in this, that. It's like purple robes or something. And it was a PvP area. So obviously people coming in that didn't know about it would just they showed up and apparently just massacred all of the attendees.
Wow,
Jesus.
that's
Well,
terrible.
they didn't
Just like,
know. How are they supposed to know?
I mean, that's true, but at the same time, they didn't think to themselves, it's like, wow, why are all of these, why are these three factions here in the PvP area all dressed the same, not doing anything? Oh well, that proceeds to massacre
Free XP.
everyone. Oh god. This is why we can't have nice things, people, because you just come in and you slaughter everybody.
It's
Oh
crazy.
man.
But yeah. Sad news. I called you pretty much first thing in the morning when I
Yeah,
found out. And you woke up and was like, huh? And I had to repeat it 3 times because I think you were still like half asleep.
yeah. You called me at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like, oh, did you hear? I'm like, what?
Huh? Did you hear?
Then
Huh?
when you said it, like my eye, they like bolted open. I was like, no, yeah, I don't believe it. This is not true.
Oh
Turns
God.
out it
Rip,
was
rip,
true.
rip in peace. Great man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
I think that was the only noteworthy. I mean, there must have been more, obviously, but for me, that was what stuck out. I can't remember if anything else happened.
No,
At
that
least,
was the big one.
yeah, at least like geek culture related
Yeah,
or weeb related stuff. Political stuff I do know because I keep track of.
yeah, but
I'm not gonna
we,
mention that.
Yeah, let's stay away from politics here.
I,
So me, my discovery for the week, not a huge discovery, but it was huge for me on a personal level only because this was a series that I really enjoyed years ago when it first came out. Recently, for some reason, saw the Phoenix Wright like trilogy, all 3 games in one was on sale on the Switch, and I almost bought it. Problem is, I already beat all the games, so I already know what's going to happen in all the cases. But nostalgia hit, and I started looking up like music on the internet for Phoenix Wright, and I found a trailer that was released a couple of weeks ago for a new Phoenix Wright game that's coming out in 2 months. Very excited. I think it's like oh boy, what was it called again? Not good. I probably should know the name. It's like great invest. Like it's not Phoenix Wright because Phoenix Wright his story's done apparently. It's called something different.
his
See,
story's
this is why you have to
done.
be.
It's like Ace Attorney something.
This is
I
why
mean,
you gotta post this stuff into the Discord when you hear about it for the first time, like we do.
The Great Ace Attorney. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Either way, like that's something that's pretty exciting for me, only because I've never I thought that like they weren't gonna ever release another one again, but apparently they're continuing.
But who's gonna be
Well, you
the
know what?
the new main character?
I don't
It's
know,
not
but from
Phoenix Wright.
the trailer, it looks
It's
like
wrong.
it's takes place in the past actually. So like during like almost like Sherlock Holmes times.
So the Victorian era.
Yeah, there we go. I didn't know what to call it.
Is it Victorian? I don't think it's Victorian actually. Don't.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know my eras. I'm not a historian.
So it's Sherlock Holmes, not Phoenix
Yep.
Wright.
Yeah, I mean he's not. I don't think his name's actually Sherlock Holmes, but that's what it kind of reminded me of. It takes place in London. It seems like like the kid's got like a British accent and everything.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It is Victorian era.
Interesting.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh, yeah, and I just now realized for some reason he has a sword. I don't know why. But yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be
Are you sure this
combat.
is like fucking Phoenix? He's just. I mean, he is judge, jury, and executioner. That's what that is.
Yeah, Judge Dredd. Is that what you're
I mean,
trying
who
to
knows?
say?
Maybe he's related to Phoenix. Maybe he's like
Oh, his like
Phoenix's
ancestor.
relative,
Yeah.
ancestors. Yeah.
I thought she said his aunt.
Yep, his Aunt Wright. It's exactly correct.
Yeah, right. She was a lawyer too, didn't you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a fucking sword, apparently.
He comes from
Oh,
a
but
long
didn't they
line of
all have
lawyers.
like swords in the Victorian times?
Maybe.
So they
Yeah.
could challenge you to a duel if you.
Just random. Never know when you're gonna randomly get challenged to a duel on your way to the courthouse.
Yes.
So this is just open carry. It's just like bring your sabers everywhere.
Yes. And a
Guess so.
pistol. I don't know. Any historians, let us know. Was that accurate to the Victorian times? Could you just challenge people walking down the street to a duel because
No, I
they
don't
looked at you wrong?
I don't. It's like the Wild West. You're gonna
No.
meet under the clock tower at noon.
The Big Ben.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Big Ben was around during the Victorian times.
No, I don't know either.
It's just like you gazed upon me in a way that I find discomforting. We shall have a duel. then he slaps you with a yellow, not a yellow, a
A
white
white
glove.
glove.
Yellow glove is he pissed himself.
What is this? Apparently, they're going to have an Ace Attorney Turnabout Collections, which includes the trilogy game I wanted to get anyway, plus the new game that's coming out.
Are you sure you want? I mean, you've beaten it. It's done. You
But
know that.
It's
You
like
know
rewatching a
everything.
movie.
Yeah, it's like
It's like,
nostalgia.
yeah.
I
If I
don't
can
know.
get it as a bonus, as like a package deal, and it's not like $100, then I'll do it.
Is it $100?
No. I'm saying as long as it's not $100, I'll
How
do it.
much is it for 3 games in a bundle? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
If that's not like just
Oh,
discounted,
no. It's 4 games technically because the Ace Attorney trilogy has the original 3 games in it, and then Chronicles is
And
its
then the
own game
new
separate.
game.
I see.
It's weird that they're doing that. 'Cause technically speaking, there was the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney games too, which is the real sequel to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. But I guess people didn't really like it. I played
They didn't like it, so they just scrapped it. Like, all right,
it. They're just like, forget this.
Go backwards. Go backwards.
Go back in time.
No
We have to
forwards,
reverse.
no bueno anymore.
It's no good. I think you're going to have an accident.
Oh yeah. Nobody understands. Nobody understands that one.
No.
Fool.
Actually, I was gonna say look it up, but don't.
Yeah,
Don't look at what.
don't do it.
I made an inside joke reference. It's like the worst thing you could do in a podcast is do inside jokes, honestly.
Yeah, it is.
But you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Also,
Now you guys gotta rack your brains over why he just said that really random fucking thing.
fucking moron. Also, what is this? Is Overwatch 2 is changing to a 5v5 game. Hasn't it
Oh yeah.
always been a 5v5 game?
No,
I'm very
idiot.
confused.
6v6.
Oh, now.
Oh, even
Two
I forgot.
tanks, 2 healers, 2 deeps. You never
Oh,
played Overwatch anyway, so.
yeah.
I did, and I completely forgot.
Oh, you did, yeah. But yeah, they've changed it. There's
It's like,
some things are changing, specifically with tanks. So now what's happened is they've got rid of 1 tank. And they've they're only rolling you only roll 1 tank in a group now. Because I think like it's changed from when we played. Because before it was just like a free for all essentially. They would recommend that's like, oh, your team is missing this, it's missing that, you have more than 1 tank, you have more than 1 healer, all of that. But you could still play those,
yeah,
classes
yeah.
essentially without, there were no restrictions. And then I think they started restricting it where you had to like lock in roles. You had to have 2 tanks, you had to have 2 deeps, you had to have 2 healers, always.
So they forced you into the characters you queued up, like the roles you queued up as?
Well, I don't know if you were queuing up. I think it was just another thing where it's like, oh, you better pick like what you want. I don't know. Because I don't really remember. Because I stopped after a while, and I stopped before they made certain change. I think the last change they made that I remember was probably like they changed Mercy around, like her ult was different. That was the last change I remember.
Yeah, I
What a
think
big
like
change too.
her ult like used to revive, but now it doesn't revive. Something
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
it doesn't revive. Now her revive was an ability that had a long cooldown and you could only res 1 person.
Yeah, but then her ult
And
was
then
like a
her
team res.
yeah, no, not a team. Her new alt is like basically you know how Merc like basically outside of her ult she could just heal or buff 1 person.
Yeah.
But when she uses her ult, her abilities essentially will start chaining to nearby allies. So it's like you lock onto somebody and you're healing them, and then that will chain to someone else. So it's like it chains to nearby allies. So it's like everybody gets a heal, everybody gets buffs.
Ah,
That's how that worked. And she also starts flying around. So she has like she can fly essentially.
hasn't she always been able to fly?
Well, she could float.
Oh,
If
but
she
now
was
she
in the
can
air, then she
fly.
could float down. But now she can. I think now she's flying around. I think uh again because I stopped playing, so I don't really know. So yeah, and now they've changed it, and they're changing tanks in general to be able to do more damage. I believe was what I read. So Winston's getting a long range alternate fire for his weapon. So now he's not just a close combat um tank. I think they're making tanks a little tankier so they can start withstanding, take more of the brunt, stuff like that.
So they're making tanks tankier, but they're also making them hit harder.
Yes,
So basically, if I start playing again, I'm playing tank.
Yeah, tank
basically.
meta. It's like League of Legends.
Oh yes, absolutely. But the difference is you only have one tank. I mean, League of Legends, if it's tank meta, there's like fucking so much a wall that you can't
That's right.
penetrate at all.
Top is a
Well, who's to
tank.
say you can't do that in Overwatch?
'Cause you're only allowed one tank.
But can't you pick any character,
Yeah,
or
you
do
can
they
just
really
pick any
lock you in?
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're locking you. You
Oh,
can. I
are
think
they?
you can only pick one tank, two deep,
Oh,
and two healers.
really? From my unless they changed it from my memory when we did it, what they would do is give you that warning message where it's like need more DPS or need a
Were you
healer.
not paying attention to anything I said?
Oh,
I said they changed it.
oh, sorry. I was looking up Ace Attorney stuff at the same time, so I was like listening, and I was like, ooh. 'Cause I also learned that this Chronicles business is actually a collection in itself, so it's like 2 games in one also. So really, if you get the full collection, you're getting 5 games. Anyway, back to Overwatch. Sorry.
That sounds like a good deal, honestly. I would do it. He wants to get it, but then he's asked me to play.
Yeah, because then I get to like experience new through your eyes because I already know the right answers. I already know the right decisions. But if I watch you, then I can see you try and figure it out. You know?
You can watch him fuck up.
Hey, exactly. You're like, ha ha ha.
What kind of sick bastard? Anyway, I'm getting real hot and sweaty. I think I might be coming down with the symptoms because I just got my second dose of
Oh,
COVID.
the air condition's broken.
Yeah.
Remember?
No. It's because of my second dose that I got today of my vaccine. I need to get a drink of water because I'm parched.
Well, all right.
I'll take some time to look at the air condition.
Yeah, we'll take a break then.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Yes. Bye.
See you
See
soon.
you guys later. And we're back from a very long break. Very
Oh, yeah.
lengthy. But
Hello.
hello. We are here.
We're back. Still feel dry, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
S-
I'm really hoping that this second dose of this vaccine doesn't fuck me up. 'Cause I've heard people talk about the aches that they got, and I'm just like, I don't got
Oh
time
yeah.
for that.
I w-
Already.
I told
Oh
you,
yeah.
right? Like I woke up because I started aching. I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
fuck." Like it's
It's getting
coming.
the bonitis. Every night I break my arms.
That's right.
No, was it every day I break my
Every
arms and
day I
every
break,
night I
yeah, I
break my
break my
legs?
legs.
Who knows? Maybe that SpongeBob episode got banned too. I don't know what's happened to SpongeBob.
Who cares?
Anyway,
Anyway,
yeah, who cares? Anyway, um, God, where did we leave off?
I don't.
Don't
We're
even remember.
talking about,
Talking about a bunch of stuff.
yeah.
We're talking about
Mostly
Phoenix Wright. That's
Berserk.
what I remember you
Oh,
were
yeah,
talking
that's right.
about.
Talking about Berserk, Soul series,
Oh,
Gatsu.
that's right. Did you guys? There was actually something. There's a, there's a game. Um, it's like it's well the title of it is called Lies of P. I thought it was like Lies of Pi.
Lives
It's
of
like the life of
P.
Pi. But it's the Lies of P, as in the letter P. Okay. Not like as in, pee pee, pee pee poo
Right.
poo.
Hmm.
So apparently it is a Souls-born, Souls-like game, inspired by Pinocchio. And I don't know what that means. I don't
Pinocchio
know
lore?
what that means to be based on Pinocchio. Like,
Well,
like, is Pinocchio out here slaying demons? Is that what I'm to believe that this game is gonna get? Because if so, I'm all for it.
Yeah, maybe it's like a Brothers Grimm tale, you know?
if you think about it, a lot of stuff does happen in Pinocchio. He gets like swallowed by the whale. He goes to that like island of sin, whatever it was, where
Oh
like
yeah,
all
they
the
all
kids were
turn
doing
into
bad
donkeys.
stuff. Like a lot happened in Pinocchio if you think about it.
They show children. I don't know. I mean, you two remember Pinocchio, right?
Yes.
I remember Disney Pinocchio.
Yes, that's what I mean. Disney Pinocchio, where they fully show like the children in this. It's basically like Tortuga, and like children are smoking
Tortuga.
cigars and drinking beer, and then they turn into donkeys. And I don't remember why they were getting turned into donkeys, but I remember it so vividly because I think when I was a kid, I got spooked by it because the transformation scene was very intense of like these just kids uh just turning into fucking literal asses.
I'm about to say, I think the whole point was like you act like an ass, you turn into one.
I think they even did say like, they called them asses
That's what
in,
they are.
in this Disney movie. Oh god. And they got Pinocchio to smoke a cigar. And I don't like he for some like he's a puppet, right? He doesn't need to eat or anything. But he felt sick after the fact when he smoked this he took a puff of the cigar and he just felt sick after. And I was like, well, you don't have organs, so how are you feeling sick?
Wasn't it
Unless
because,
I'm remembering incorrectly and he was just like half a boy.
yeah, wasn't it? I don't remember the movie like at all, but wasn't it because he's slowly turning into a real boy?
Is it? No, I think he's journeying to become a real boy.
Ah,
But I think he doesn't become a real boy like
well,
until the end. Spoilers. Spoilers for
listen,
anyone who's never seen this old ass fucking Disney movie.
listen.
Spoilers for
This,
Pinocchio.
yeah, it's just Disney magic, you know?
Oh god, I'm like looking at it and it seems to me. I mean, there's a trailer there. I posted it if you guys want to watch it, but
Yeah, just watched it. It's very interesting. I wonder, maybe you're not necessarily playing as Pinocchio. Maybe you're playing as Geppetto. 'Cause the character that they show, the main character, is an older gentleman. There is a
Oh,
puppet that is in there, but the puppet looks demonic.
and
but
then you
that's what that
fight Pinocchio.
Imagine.
you
It's like
demon
that's the
son.
Lord. Pinocchio wanted to become a real boy, and instead he made like a deal with the devil.
Yeah, and now Geppetto has to
The
be like,
fairy,
oh, I have to
the
stop
godmother,
this.
the fairy godmother is actually fucking Satan.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, magic is the gateway to the devil.
Well,
It's witchcraft.
it
Burn the witch.
our version does sound very Soulsborne. Know what I mean?
Well, yeah. But if you watch closer to the end, you will see that there is like a puppet boy, which I assume is actually the main character.
I did not notice that.
Maybe
Towards the end,
that's
I tuned out the video.
I
that's
mean,
what
I
they want you to think.
don't know if he's a puppet boy. I mean, he looks like a boy with a prosthetic hand. Assuming your character is this. I'm assuming you play as P,
Oh
who I'm
yeah.
assuming is Pinocchio.
Maybe you
I'm just
play.
like, is I are they gonna make a mechanic about his long fucking nose?
They better. That's the only
Swang
reason I'm
that
gonna
shit
play this
around.
game.
Just swang your schnoz around, Pinocchio.
Maybe you get to play as both Geppetto and
Geppetto
Pinocchio.
and Geppetto. No,
Yeah,
it's
that'd be cool.
gonna be like Sekiro.
He's got
Pinocchio has
the
to fight
bionic arm.
Geppetto.
Pinocchio has to. Spoilers. All right.
I didn't say anything though.
Oh no. Well, we already spoiled it in the episode we talked about Sekiro, where you have to fight his
That.
his Chichue.
Oh yes, Chewie.
Ah,
Is that
Oh,
is that your dad?
it is his day. But I don't
Yeah,
know. When is this coming out? Do they even know?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, it was an announcement trailer, so I don't know if they have a release date, like an
Yeah,
official
they probably
release date.
don't know.
No. It doesn't seem like there is a release date for it. Nope, but it is coming to PS5, so you can expect it in the near future,
that's
perhaps.
fine.
PS5. Who's gonna?
I guess it's to the point now where enough games are coming out for the PS5. It might be time to consider that upgrade.
Yeah, if you can find the PS5, because I'm pretty sure they're still
Yeah.
sold out.
Still sold out? Jesus.
I think so. They might be sold out by the time this fucking game comes around.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, like, especially it's like close to half the year gone. It's like basically almost December,
Oh yeah, look,
Don't say
we're
that.
still
which means
selling it.
just good luck trying to find a PlayStation 5 by that point.
And good luck
I
trying
mean,
to.
I'm honestly in no rush.
Know who we can blame for this? Crypto miners.
That's what I was gonna like. I was gonna say, good luck trying to build a PC too.
Yeah, because what do you call it? I mean, this is just my speculation. Just came up with just now, but the shortage is probably linked to the fact that there's a shortage on graphics cards.
Well, I think we were more referencing like the scalpers.
Oh yeah, well that too. But scalpers are taking advantage of the situation created by the lack of graphics cards.
You heard it here first, folks. Brendan, it's like Elon Musk. He's against cryptocurrency. Get him.
Destroying our land. It's all a sham anyway. It's all fake money.
Oh yeah, it is. It's destroying our land because they're mining, like fracking, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's exactly right.
they're
They're
just
mining
down
to
here.
the
These
center of
fucking
the
crypto
earth.
miners,
Yeah.
just like they're going into these cities, mining up these digital currencies with their pickaxes and pitchforks. Actual savage. How dare they?
Just imagine like an 8-year-old with a diamond pickaxe, just like.
Oh, going out. So it's like, Mom, come go
I'm-
get some Bitcoin.
Yeah, I'm mining Bitcoin, mom.
Fucking idiots. Just like the people that were like, I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway,
Oh my god.
I'm not. Anyway, yeah. I look forward to that game. In the next 5 years, if I can ever get my hands on a
Next 5 years.
PlayStation 5.
The next bit of news you see, Lies of P canceled.
The developers, the disagreement. They decided to hire a musician to sing a song and had like 800 tracks worth of the song, and they only used like 5 seconds worth.
What the hell are you talking about?
Very specific example of
Yeah, what do
Metal
you?
Gear Solid and what's his name, Kojima.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I don't
Kojima
remember
has
like
done.
I like heavily paraphrasing there, but it was something about like a musician he had hired to write song, and it's just like he paid her for every song or something that she made, and they only used like 5 seconds of one song that she made, and you can only hear it like as an idle
Yeah, it's like the
thing.
idle
Like if
animation
you're
or whatever.
idling, then you can hear the song playing.
Or like their version of waiting, like when he smokes a cigar, that's like how you wait.
Yeah,
Or so I've been told.
You didn't play? I thought you
that might
played
not
it.
be the case because I do not want Kojima coming after me, calling me ungrateful swine.
Jesus
as he is
Christ.
apparently prone to do.
Oh my
Anyway,
God. Anyway, stop your sniffling.
I'm sorry. I've
Jesus.
flu-like symptoms.
Oh, of course, the
Alright.
flu-like symptom.
Flu-like symptoms.
Would you like a tissue?
Yes, please.
Oh, what's going on?
We actually do have tissues in the room. Excuse me. Continue with your conversation.
I mean, there
I'm
was.
muting myself momentarily.
Oh, to
Unless you
fucking
want to
blow
hear
your
me just like
nose?
hawk a fucking loogie into
Yeah,
this tissue.
so disgusting. Actually disgusting. But anyway,
Oh yeah, that felt good. You didn't
sick
hear it, right?
bastard. No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, good.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
breathe again.
your sinuses all good?
Oh yeah, I'm all. It's just gone like those Mucinex commercials.
Yeah.
What the fuck was
Yeah, what
that?
was that?
Sorry.
That's
That was
getting
me
cut.
turning my head really fast and then
Oh.
scraping something against my microphone.
Oh.
Edit
Uh,
that out or leave it in,
it's
whatever
not
you want
sta
to do.
well, I'll
We'll decide.
yeah, I'll see how I feel when I edit this. Oh.
Speaking of editing and doing all of this stuff, well, this has absolutely nothing to do with that. I was trying to find a good transition.
Wow.
There's a game. It's there's a Nintendo Switch is coming out with a game. I think Brendan probably mentioned it before. I don't know if you mentioned it on this podcast or if he was just talking about it with me or you.
Yeah, I haven't been on the podcast. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
It's called Game Builder Garage, where it seems to be essentially they're giving you the ability. It's like Super Mario Maker almost, where you design games.
Yeah, but even
Just
more
like
so. So
Yeah.
I watched the trailer. I haven't really looked too much into it, but it looks like basically it's a game engine kind of, but like very very simple, easy to use, extremely easy to use game engine where they like
Yeah.
kind of teach you how to program games, and it's not like you have to like write code. It's literally like pre-created functions, and you just drag and drop it into like boxes. So
Yeah.
it's like this is my player class. I'm gonna drag the dump code into my player class and assign that to the button B. So it's like, you don't have to actually code the jump. It's already coded for you. But, that way it kind of teaches kids a little bit about programming, and also it's kind of fun. They get to make their own levels.
it's like a RPG maker. Is that what it's
Mhm.
called? RPG maker?
Yeah.
If
Man,
you watch the trailer, it looks very interesting. The assets are all there too, so it's just you drag and drop, and you're ready to go. From what I've seen as well about this game, and it looks really cute, and I kind of want to get it. But the difference in the Super Mario Maker 4 is you can't. It's not like Super Mario Maker 4 or Little Big Planet, where
Super Mario Maker 2.
yeah.
or
I don't think they're up to 4 yet, my man.
no, I know. I was just like, cut that out. Cut that out.
No,
I'm
that's
so
staying
frazzled
in.
right now. I'm so frazzled right now. This is like there's a lot going on in the house. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I'm having like hot flashes
Oh
because of
my.
this vaccine. Anyway,
Finish your thought.
can't. I can't. Um, the difference between those games and this is there's no community. I don't think. Like you can't play other people's games or levels or anything like
What?
that.
That's
It's all
whack.
based off. I know. It's like all based off a code, so you have to get like a code from a friend or something. But like there's already a subreddit for it, so I mean that's not really going to be a problem.
Yeah, but how are the
But that's
kids
what I've
that
seen.
don't know about Reddit supposed to share their
Yeah,
shit?
that's true. Especially it's like our, well, I don't know. Just because I was going to say it's like kids don't have friends.
Damn.
But like my experience as a child is not obviously other
It's
experience.
not. Jesus Christ, just
I,
coming at kids.
I don't know
Oh.
how kids socialize. It's COVID. Who knows what they do?
I think Nintendo has its own social media type platform also.
Do they? What is it? Like me planet, me something?
Let me see. I'm pretty sure it exists.
Me
I'm gonna look it up
planet.
really quick. Don't quote me on that until I get my facts straight.
Oh yeah.
Citation needed.
Citation heavily needed. Oh my
Oh
god.
god. Yeah,
But
let's
I
look at
don't
it. I don't know if they do, but that's basically what I heard was that if you want to play like something that someone's made, I'm kind of excited to see what people do with this.
you
I
already
mean, it
know
might
it's gonna
suck.
be some
It
dumb
might be
shit. It's gonna be
yeah.
memes. That's all
Well, I
it's
mean, there was like some people fucking did some quality stuff on Little Big Planet, from what I remember.
yeah,
I mean, that might just be like because I was young then, but
but
people
those
made pretty interesting stuff on Little Big Planet.
but it had limited functionality. Here they're giving
Yeah.
everybody the free reins to do whatever the
Oh
hell they
yeah.
want.
They're just gonna make penis. That's it.
Yeah,
Or like
penis and
boobies.
vagine.
Oh yeah, vagine. It's just fucking teens.
Crass.
You give anyone the creative like freedom to do anything, and the first thing it's gonna be a cock and balls.
It's gonna
That's
be,
what it's gonna
yep, or
be.
it's gonna be a titties.
Absolutely. It's just like it's just like it's breaking it in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me.
I have my information. Here's another tissue.
Yeah, he's got an issue, so he needs a tissue.
Oh, that's right.
So I got my facts straight. So there was a social media platform that was built for Nintendo. It was called Miiverse, and it was shut down in 2017. So it no longer exists anyway.
R- oh, R.I.P. Meverse.
Yeah.
Why?
It says that they shut it down when they stopped support for the Wii U when they started going into Switch era. So I guess it's just something that they left behind. They didn't want to keep up with.
I see.
Ah, there's
Can children be trusted with social media?
Definitely.
I don't think
no.
they can, honestly.
Just give them Discord. Give them their own
Oh,
Discord channel.
oh yeah, just all right, children. Just go. Here's a Discord.
Yeah, here's
Have
a
fun.
Discord. Have
No
fun.
cursing on my Christian server.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
that? Remember that meme?
That meme.
It's just so fucking old ass meme. Get these aren't dank memes anymore.
No. Not
I
hip with the kids anymore. I don't even know what the fuck is up with the kids anymore.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? Let them have their fun. Is all I say. As long as they don't come for us for our old ass shit. Because I still
Old ass
laugh at
shit.
like some things that people
Well, remember
probably
that
wouldn't listen.
article we talked about in an earlier podcast? Apparently, they are coming after us, saying that the things millennials do that aren't cool anymore.
Yeah, skinny jeans and what was it? Fucking
Side parts.
side
Mary,
parts.
I don't
Damn.
think you know what I look like with a mid part. I have long hair and I look like a maniac with them. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen.
Mid parts just look
Look
disgusting.
weird.
Yeah, they look weird.
To me, they look. I mean, on some people, they obviously they look not weird, but there's like, why do you have that? Your hairline is too low for you to have a mid part. Sorry,
Damn.
I'm sorry. It makes you look like a freak. Not a
Well,
freak. I shouldn't say that. You look fine.
think
You're
about
beautiful.
a lot of like haircuts. So they don't even have a part. The popular haircuts people have these days.
Well, yeah, because some people just have short hair and they don't part their hair. When did that start being a thing? Did you know that some people will like fake a part? They'll just like buzz it in.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. It's just like,
That's
why?
weird. Yeah,
Like,
that's
why would you
weird.
do that?
Get it styled with a part.
I know that if you have like, you know, um, nope.
Uh-huh.
I completely lost my train of thought.
What?
I I honestly, I'm having a stroke.
Took you a second to lose your thought. How is
Just
that
don't know.
possible?
I don't know. There's something going on. I'm hot. It's just because it's hot.
It's because you can't think
I can
straight.
feel the cool air actually.
Because you're standing in front of the vent. Look, now he's taunting me because he's just standing. He's just like
Oh yeah,
nice, standing in
like
front of the vent, nice and cool.
yeah. I'm cold and you're not.
Well, I put in the work to make sure the air conditions working
That
properly.
is
So
true. That is true. So he does deserve to
Man,
reap the benefits.
gone with that shit. Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, excuse me. I have to.
Oh, here we go with the fucking sneezing.
Excuse me.
Jesus Christ, man.
Flu-like symptoms. They warned me.
Oh yeah. Only
God.
sit. Just the body aches for me. That was it.
No, I'm just not. I'm hoping that none of it happens.
Well, it's gonna happen. It's
But
gonna
obviously,
happen.
the more you think about it, the more likely it
Yeah.
is.
yeah, because then you start to like really think about every single thing that happens and be like, this is it. This is it.
This is it. I'm coughing. I'm sneezing. Well, sneezing isn't one of the symptoms, but anyway. Yeah, that game. I'm gonna be looking out for it. Game Builder Garage. And
Oh
what
yeah.
did I say? It's like Super Mario Maker 4.
Super Mario Maker 4. It was so good they skipped 3. Like that. They're like, we'll go straight to 4. Oh
Ah.
god.
I'm from the
Jesus
future, don't you
Christ.
know?
Such a moron. One game I'm looking out for is this fucking I sent it in the Discord. It's it's Biomutant. Do you guys see
Oh
this?
yes. I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
this. The
It's like
pandas with the
yeah,
sword.
I don't know if they're pandas. I don't know what they are.
I mean, they look like pandas to
Did
me.
yeah,
I mean, you
well,
could have a variety. Like, I saw
yeah,
the character creation in the thing, and you
yeah.
could have a variety
Yeah,
of
you can like shape you can shape them to have like, chrome dome, huge chrome
pretty much
domes.
like the character creation looked pretty intense.
It did.
I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
And it's like it's right up my alley because it's
Yeah.
it's it's open world
Uh-huh.
and it's like it's got loot. It's got the interesting loot.
And furries, you love that.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. I was thinking more like Rocky the Raccoon. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking of looking at these characters.
yeah.
Here we go.
That's
More
what I
fucking
was
Pocky and
thinking.
Rocky.
Hockey and Rocky.
I'm talking about
Oh,
Rocky. I'm talking about like Marvel's Rocky, not Pocky and Rocky's Rocky.
oh
Oh,
Rocket.
Rocket!
Oh, Rocket!
Rocket.
I thought you were talking
Rocky.
about Pocky and Rocky.
I mean, too.
Oh. Yeah, they do
Well,
kind of look like Rocket. And you can have
I,
guns, so
I,
you can be
I
just
was about to
like
say I saw
Rocket
him with a
too.
gun.
Yeah.
so-
It's
I
like
was,
dual
I was
pistols and
actually
shit.
looking at it. I was looking at it and I was like, oh wow, it's like very Eastern. They've got like swords and shit, and then a fucking raccoon pulls the gun out, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
And it just
got
starts a
like
blasting. I was like, oh,
it got,
what's
it got
going
real
on?
intense real quick.
And then it's like you can get like superpowers. So you
Yes,
can like shoot
yeah,
lightning out your hands. You can
fire,
float. You
so
can
much
yeah.
stuff.
And I
It
think
looks really fun.
it comes out in a few days. So I'm gonna see what the reviews are like.
The multiplayer?
I don't think so. I don't think so. They didn't really say in the trailer, if I remember right. But maybe
Let me
they'll
let's
add it
do a
down the line.
citation.
Yeah, citation deed.
uh, it might be just single player. No, yeah, it's only a single player game, which
Yeah,
I'm fine with,
yeah, I'm
honestly.
totally fine
I
with
don't,
that.
don't I'm
Cause it,
very much uh my I've become disillusioned with multiplayer games, honestly.
oh yeah,
I
oh yeah,
prefer single player games for the
yeah.
most part now. But yeah, it does come out
The
the
25th.
25th.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Looked pretty
PlayStation
good.
4, Xbox One, and Windows.
Yeah, so you guys can play it too. It's not on PS5.
Not on P. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not getting it on release. I will wait and see.
Yeah. He's gonna wait
But
for
it
2 years until it's free on
All
right,
right.
PSN.
until it's free. Because I think we had the same conversation about Cyberpunk
Yep.
when it first was like, oh, I'm gonna wait maybe a few days, maybe a few like just a couple months, and then like the shitstorm happened, and I was just like, oh, maybe I won't get it actually.
Yeah. I saw it on sale for like $40 and I was like, I think that's still too high. Give
For
me
the I Come on. I mean,
yeah.
I know it was. I mean, I know people said it was shit, but
I don't know what it's like now, but
yeah,
I'm waiting for
they
it to
might
go a
have
little lower.
they might have fixed them. Of course, it's also. I mean, we're not game journalists by any stretch of the
Oh
imagination,
no,
obviously.
not at all.
So it's because we don't do any research whatsoever. It's all we're just like casual redditors. We don't click links to the art. We don't click on the articles. We just read the headline. Just read the headline and then we go from there.
Expert reporting.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, that's what it's like nowadays. Anyway,
Anyway,
um,
yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait.
another one. Yeah,
That
me
looked
too.
pretty good.
I can't wait to play a fucking fat ass panda with guns.
With
Little
guns and cannons.
cannons. Oh god,
Oh.
this is. I feel like even if people shit on it, just for the posterity of it, just for posterity's
Yeah,
sake.
and it looks beautiful. Like it looks really good. Very vibrant colors and shit.
Does it looks like a game with a lot of character too?
Yeah.
Also, no
Like
one make fun of me because I'm not good at words. Posterity is not the word that I was
No.
intent. It's not the right word to use in this
No.
situation. English.
okay,
Oh,
you can
no, it's
guess what
not
you meant.
okay. It's
It's
not
not
okay
okay.
at all.
This is what happens when you try to like come up with a word and you think it's the right word, but then it absolutely is not the right word at all.
I, I think the flu-like symptoms are
Anyway,
starting to hit. You're losing coherency.
brain cells. Maybe it's the 5G. It's like it's working its way
Oh.
through my brain.
Oh yeah. Well,
Smooth brain. Anyway,
yeah. Why don't we end it there? So
yeah. I
you
can
can
blow
get
my nose because my
yeah, you can
nose is
blow your
actually like
nose.
going through it again.
You
Oh
can sit
god.
in front of the vent now.
Oh, no, I'm turning my fan. See, because my fan is right there, and I turn
Ah,
it off for these sessions because it's loud, and I just
Very
so
loud.
I do sit here.
doesn't matter. Just turn it on.
Oh no, I'm trying to be respectful. Anyway, yeah, let's leave
Respectful.
it there.
Let's leave it there. All right.
All
Well,
right.
we'll see you guys next time, maybe.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
If
right.
I'm still around. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.